Hello and welcome to Hunt-A-Killer Initiation Episode 2 with me, William.
And me, Kristen.
That's right. My sister Kristen is going to be jumping over on the Hunt-A-Killer unboxing videos, theory videos. We started Empty Faces together just a couple of weeks ago. It was an absolute blast.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you're not already subscribed to Empty Faces, you should.
I loved it.
It was awesome. It's the paranormal series.
I recommend.
It's all witchy, a little Blair witchy.
It's so cool.
Yeah, so we already did our episode 1 video. It's available right now, youtube.com/talkbomb.
Yep.
And so, yeah, Kristen's going to be jumping in on the Hunt-A-Killer videos as well.
Yeah, because I had obviously, I'd obviously known about Hunt-A-Killer, but I hadn't done the boxes with Will before. And after I did the Empty Faces one, I loved it so much. Yeah. So now I'm just going to do them with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kristen is, I've said it many times. I mean, you did the premium 1934 box with me.
Yep.
Kristen's the reason that I even found out about Hunt-A-Killer in the first place. She got me my very first Hunt-A-Killer box for my birthday a couple of years ago. Yes. Which is cool.
Totally.
Okay, so in front of us, we have episode 2. Obviously, you should all be afraid of spoilers from here on out. This is your only warning.
This is spoiler country.
Yes, if you do not want to move into spoiler country, get out. Okay. So last time, Kristen and I were catching up on the story to this point. But just to sort of recap a little bit of what happened last month in episode 1 of Initiation, we are now specifically talking to a new inmate with Listening Friends of America, Jasper Flowers. And Felix, who appears to be the head of Listening Friends of America, has tasked us with finding out what Jasper's up to. Because he believes that Jasper has some dark plans going for the Listening Friends of America facility in Bozeman, Montana.
Right. Weird protocol to ask a random pen pal to keep an eye on this guy.
Well, it's not that random if you know the history of the character we
but
play
still
as.
Seems unorthodox.
Yeah, well, although you can also see why he might need to go with more unconventional methods.
That's true.
Right off the bat.
Because the devil might be living inside the walls.
That's true.
Right.
We have a letter from Randall J. Dietrich. Good name.
And it's a really good name.
Who is the sheriff of Gallatin County. Do counties have sheriffs?
I don't know.
I don't know what sheriffs do.
I don't either. I don't understand any of the police hierarchy. Like,
pathetic.
Sheriffs are definitely, more up there.
Yeah.
Not unlike, deputies? Or deputies and sheriffs?
A deputy's beneath a sheriff.
Oh, right. That's like Dwight, right?
Yeah, Deputy Dewey and Scream.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And then in the fourth
Chief?
one, he's Sheriff Dwight Riley. That's how they pronounce his name in the beginning of that movie.
Oh, my God.
Well,
I meant Dwight Schrute.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
like
thinking,
on The Office. He deputized himself or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's also true. So this letter
Chrissy says sheriffs or county.
Oh,
all right.
Okay. All right. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
So this letter is written to Felix from Randall, saying that the sheriff went to the Bozeman, Montana Listening Friends of America facility and is basically reporting back, everything seems fine to me.
Right.
I don't know. We don't know what Felix said to the sheriff, but we can assume it's something about
can you go check it out? Things seem unsavory.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Randall J. Dietrich reports back that a Dr. Cortez, also a great name.
Dr. Cortez is very good.
It's a very good name. That Dr. Cortez gave him a full tour of the facility. He looked in the rec room. He looked in the administrative offices, even in a couple of empty patient rooms.
Yeah.
He said that aside from the fact that the garden, the outside, looks a little rough around the edges because you could use a bit of a trim.
Right.
Everything seems fine.
Not too bad.
You're making a mountain out of a molehill, Felix. And then looking immediately into the Felix letter that's written to us, he says that response from the sheriff actually increases his concern.
Right.
He could not have taken the full tour. Dr. Cortez does not have full access to the facility. Only Felix does. So what are we to think from that? That maybe that wasn't the real Dr. Cortez?
That is what I think from that. Because also in the letter, Felix... is it in this letter that he says... Yeah, that Dr. Cortez isn't much of a talker, so it's weird that the sheriff was saying that he was so kind of like charmed by him.
Yeah, that's true. But then the only thing that makes me question even that is like, if Dr. Cortez doesn't have full access to the facility,
right?
Who's the person that managed to take his place?
I know, who's above Dr. Cortez.
But beneath Felix, I guess?
Or it's just some rando who is on the lower part but poses Dr. Cortez and just somehow took him everywhere. Maybe he stole somebody else's badge to get access to things. It could be like a smorgasbord of different stolen identities to pull this off for the cop.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, the other thing that I considered, and maybe this is a little more outlandish, why do we have to trust what Randall J. Dietrich, sheriff, what he says? You know, like, maybe he's lying.
Well, he could be, but you would think that just at least at a first blush that he doesn't really have a horse in this race.
Well, yeah, we have no reason to think that he
would care to lie. True. Unless he was getting paid or something.
Yeah,
I guess. You never know.
Yeah, we just don't know anyone's motives, though. So may as well keep all cards on the
totally.
table. The last thing I really want to point out about the Felix letter to us this time is that he says the phrase, he says, "We'll continue to remain covert in our efforts to understand the situation. I absolutely do not want to shoot the pooch as a pup.
You know,
like is shoot the pooch.
It's so today
a phrase, and is that like
it apparently is, because weirdly today I read this and I was like, I've never heard that before. And then I came across a book called Shoot the Dog that's about like leadership or something like that, like self-helpy.
That's weird.
So it must be I have no idea what it really means. Well, I guess I can figure out what shoot the pooch before it comes a dog is.
Yeah.
But
it's a little bit like, it feels like
came across that twice today.
Yeah, that is weird. Feels a little bit like count your chickens before they hatch. I don't want to shoot the pooch as a pup.
Right, so that it can't grow into a dog.
That I'm going to shoot.
Right. So then there's a book that's supposed to be like a good book about like business leadership and entrepreneurship called Shoot the Dog.
I don't get it.
I don't know either. I'll have to give it a goog, but I know that Tony Robbins recommends it.
Yeah, definitely try to remember to give it a goog.
Yeah.
Google's too long. It's too long to say that. We have a letter from Listening Friends of America, this time from the Bozeman, Montana facility, written by, again, Meg Gibson, the inspector, who seems to have inspected our episode 1 and episode 2 packages. She also says a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Meg's got a personality on her.
She sure does, and it comes through loud and clear. It's
weird that it comes through in kind of like a letter that seems like it's a pretty cut and dry mission.
Yes. Yeah. She's like, I don't want you to be too concerned about, what's going on here. Like, I know that sometimes this can seem a little creepy, whatever.
It seems like Meg's a little lonely.
And then
from last box and this one.
And then in trying to comfort us about the process, she gets really creepy.
Yeah.
She says, "Our process is like any other. It's a lot like developing film, which I do often. Your friend puts a snapshot in their outgoing bin. And when we pick it up, the inspection process is a lot like coaxing the image from the film to the print. There's steps to follow, and jargon, and chemicals."
Nothing's more comforting than chemicals.
I know. So she's likening the process of developing film, those chemicals, to inspecting the packages.
Yeah.
But are the chemicals in that part of the metaphor about like doping up the inmates?
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Right? There are chemicals involved in what we do here.
Let me see.
And she's running a facility that has patients. There are chemicals involved.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
It's weird
I thought it was just like a weird metaphor for bringing things out. But yeah, maybe it's using similar means for both.
Yeah, exactly. It feels vaguely sinister.
Yeah.
But also I wonder if it's a little bit like she's, in the use of chemicals on the inmates, she could be coaxing a story out of them as well.
Right.
Like
Veritaserum.
Yeah, like Veritaserum from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You're right.
Huh.
Yeah, just something to think about.
No, that's a really good point.
Very curious about Meg Gibson.
I know. I feel like she could be one of those people who comes across really bubbly and friendly, kind of pointedly, and it's sort of hiding weirdness.
Yes.
Or it's just part of her weirdness, which makes it even creepier.
Exactly. She could be a huge red herring.
Yeah, totally.
Or she could be some sort of like weird, I don't know. She has an agenda. She's some sort of an accomplice.
Yeah, totally. Guys, Give It a Goog a thing.
Yep. Everybody start using Give It a Goog.
Get those kindergartners using it early. We only need 1 syllable, not 2. It's efficiency. Yeah. Yes, Christy. Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give it a goog.
Give it a goog.
In our letter this time from Jasper.
Yep.
He has fixed the typewriter that he's using. Now the Z and J keys work.
Yeah.
However, they
They sure do.
capitalized.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a cute touch.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he fixed it part way.
Yeah.
He's not done yet.
Right, he'll
he
get
had
there.
to stop and write us a letter, though.
He has a little more tinkering to do.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, needless to say, a bunch more weird stuff here
Yeah.
about grasshoppers are going to come up a lot in this video because they
Yeah.
come up a lot in this box. He's talking about metaphors about the grasshopper and the ant and
yeah.
the virtues of patience
Right.
and prudence. And immediately it makes me think that whatever he's doing, he's
Yeah.
playing the long
Right.
game.
Totally.
And, you know, he's not going to make his move quickly. He's not going to make his move until he is certain
Yeah.
that it is safe
Yeah.
to move forward.
Yeah. I totally got that too.
Which almost makes me think that, like, I wish that we could directly influence the game. I wish we could send a letter back to Jasper to just be like, you sound cool, I trust you.
Yeah.
And just, like, try to lay a trap.
Yeah, completely.
Wait for him to feel
you can tell me anything.
Listen, I'm your buddy, Jasper.
Look, I'm all about prudence too, man.
Yeah.
It's like kind of my thing. I haven't really met anybody else who was into that. I feel like we're kind of kindred spirits.
I'm just pretty chill, pretty zen.
Yeah. Pretty into hearing whatever you want to say,
Yeah.
whatever you want to reveal. It's cool, man.
By the way, I'm not paying attention to anything either, so if you want to do anything,
just let it out.
yeah. This letter ends with him saying that he wrote a joke for us to enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a real hoot.
I enjoy a solid math joke
Yep.
as much as the next person.
Right.
What did the grasshopper need to tend to his farm?
Yeah.
And then the coded message is written in these, like are they ratios, or it's like 2 pi / 3, 5 pi / 4. So is it 2 times pi divided by 3, 5 times pi divided by 4? You know, like
I would imagine.
You know.
Charles says to give grasshops a goog. Grasshops. I just realized it's good.
Grasshops.
Yeah. Wait, should we actually Google grasshoppers? Does that like play into the thing, or is it you're just abbreviating because it's fun and funny?
Or do you just like, you know, he just wants us to like learn a little bit about grasshoppers.
Look up sweet grasshops. Yeah.
That's not, get into a little light etymology or entomology.
Now I don't know. They both
Which one's
sound.
bugs and
they
which
both
one's
sound
words?
right. Yeah.
The etymology of a word, and I'm into entomology.
I think entomology are bugs. I
Bugs,
think.
or the study of entomins.
Yeah. Ooh, I majored in that in college.
I majored in that as a young. I was like a Doogie Howser. I was a prodigy as a child. I studied entomins hardcore from the ages of like 7 to 15.
I think longer than that. We really gave the Entenmann's display at Quick Check by our house a workout.
Yeah,
That raspberry Danish. It's like a little wet.
Coffee cake.
Yeah.
It's a little dry.
Yeah. I prefer the latter.
Should mash
to
the two together.
former.
It might be
Yeah.
the perfect consistency.
Yeah, it probably would.
It might be. Huh. Yeah.
We have that Entenmann's outlet by our. Well, anyway, not by our house, but it's on 27.
Yeah. Let's take a trip.
Yeah.
Kimberly says, my daughter says it's definitely a trig thing.
Oh, okay. Like
Trigonometry.
the dividing thing.
Well, that's great because
Yeah.
I used to be really great at math, Kristen. I was like,
Yeah.
legitimately, this is true.
Yeah.
Like, I used
It took me a second to remember, but that's right.
Yeah, I used to enjoy doing math.
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up, my alarm blares, and it doesn't turn off until I do a certain number of math equations.
Alarmy?
Yes, alarmy.
Me too.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's great. I have mine. I have to scan the lotion in my bathroom.
Oh, smart.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have to get up and be in the bathroom, and then I'm like, oh, I'm up.
I've considered having setting it so I have to scan a QR code that only
Yeah.
exists at work, so that I have to
It
get
wouldn't
up
go
and
off the entire. Oh, that'd be horrible.
alarm blaring the entire
Yeah.
hour-long drive into work.
Yeesh.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, our next letter is another letter from Sylvia to Jasper. Now,
Yeah.
Sylvia is the woman that she is a jeweler.
Yeah.
Jasper worked for her before he was incarcerated for, I'm thinking, murder.
Right. I'm thinking it's murder most foul.
Yeah. And so this is another letter where she seems to have another coded message in it.
Yeah.
Where she's talking about how she's been invited to go to like a fair, a jewel fair, whatever.
Yeah. Jewel fair.
Jewel fair, I don't know. Here's something interesting though, Kristen.
Yeah.
She says in here that she's been invited to Helena, a town or whatever, to go to this festival
Yeah.
thing. Now, in the episode 1 letter,
Mm-hmm.
she says, I just went to the festival that I told you about in my last letter.
Right.
So these letters are taking place out of sequence. The episode 2 letter, she's telling him, hey, I've been invited to a fair.
Okay.
And then in the episode 1 letter, she goes, I went to that fair.
Yeah.
It was great.
I guess I thought she was going to another fair. Okay, gotcha.
No, so this is an earlier letter.
Interesting.
Which Jasper seems to have tried to burn
Right.
to maybe get rid of the evidence.
Right.
I don't know.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, we're going to spend more time focusing on
Yep.
that. To start, we want to just sort of like go through the story as it is right now.
Yeah.
But suffice it to say, there's more hidden in the Sylvia letter. At the bottom of the border here, there is a series of hidden letters.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to decode this a little bit later in the video.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it's a jumble.
It may be a jumble. It may be. Then we have this weird handwritten.
Yeah, this had my head a spinning like one of those cogs when I saw it.
Absolutely. It's a sheet of notes. I presume, obviously, that it is written by Jasper. It is illegible.
Yeah.
Because it is written
backwards.
It's written completely backwards. As if Jasper's brain is flipped horizontally.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's not like he's writing from right to left. So it's all back. It looks perfectly clean.
Right.
Because
but just backwards.
Yeah. I went ahead. I flipped it so that you can read it correctly from left to right.
Yeah.
And it, looks it doesn't look like a struggle to have written it backwards. Right. It makes me wonder if it really is his like perception.
Right.
That he misunderstands things.
Yeah.
Is everything that he would write. Like he's writing to us with a typewriter the rest of the time, which obviously like you can't change the mechanics of the typewriter to write any other way than left to right.
Right.
So he's locked into that format.
Right.
Is this how he would write?
If he were not writing with a typewriter.
Exactly.
Yeah. Huh.
Like,
yeah.
How weird is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a really cool way of thinking of it. It probably doesn't mean anything whatsoever, but it's weird that his writing is reversed and the order of Sylvia's letters is also reversed. Like it's flipped. No, just the order. Like we got the first one in this second box.
Yeah. Like there's like a weird sort of like everything is backwards thing going on here. Yeah, I don't know. Well, when you flip the letter and you're able to read it, you can see that like these feel like unsorted kind of comments.
Right.
Private notes that somebody would have written that don't necessarily make sense.
Yeah, don't match up with each other.
Yeah. So he says things like grasshopper escapement.
Yeah, I guess.
The grasshopper is trapped. Something illegible all time.
Yeah.
I wonder
if that's supposed to be 4 or something. That could be like the top of an F.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it like got cut off in scanning almost or something.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. Let's do a swap around so that people can see what we're looking at. Yeah, so we're looking at this top part.
Yeah.
Grasshopper escapement. The grasshopper is trapped, blank or something fudgy all time.
Yeah.
And then it says left alone again. Time circles. Oh boy.
Time circles around. Each hand clicks like a. What the hell is that?
Like a slop.
It looks like slop.
It does look like slop. Let me see if I can rotate this image.
Okay.
Oh, bear with me. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm making myself nauseous.
You're embarrassing yourself.
It's humiliating.
Oh, that'll be better.
Yeah. So we'll zoom in. And from here.
Okay.
And down. Yeah, so left alone again. Time circles around, and each hand clicks like
I think it's clicks like a slap in my face.
A slap in my face.
Yeah.
Not slop in my face.
Yeah.
I got slopped in the face. Here remain I
in my barren place. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeesh.
Sad and weird.
Yeah.
Palette.
Donna said he's considering himself as the grasshopper. Do we think? Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
He's trapped.
Yeah.
In some sense.
That could
But,
totally
he's
be.
literally trapped, right?
Yeah.
He even drew the horse/guy clock backwards. Yeah. Like everything about his letter. This is the original letter pre flip flop. So you can see like he does have, which like at a glance, it's so weird, but at a glance, I didn't even realize that this stuff was flipped. When I was doing my unboxing video,
It's very like the script is
Yeah, it's a tight
it's not that
script.
distinct. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not that loopy or anything.
But yeah, like for him, like 12 and 6 are still the top and bottom here.
Right.
But 9 is on the right and 3 is on the left. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah, I wonder how he fixes stuff if
Yeah.
he sees it that way.
True. Palette to palette, I am finished, and so the next palette takes the pressure until it is my time again.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Don't know. And then, yeah, I think we're going to be dealing with some of these equations here.
Yeah.
Because it occurred
Well,
to
good
me.
thing I got the right guy for it.
No. Oh, I didn't finish that story.
Oh.
I stopped succeeding in
Loving
math when I
Yeah.
hit trigonometry.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Like that was the peak.
So if this is trig, we're in a little bit of trouble.
Oh yeah. Like you rise to the level of your incompetence.
Yeah.
I got to trig.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna need some help if anybody in the chat
Yeah.
knows how to do this stuff. I think that there were some people in the November 2016 group. Seems like they might be able to help.
Oh, great.
So yeah, and then
Oh, man. Christy can read and write backwards as well as she can normally.
that's awesome.
That's amazing.
That's like a very unique,
Yeah.
odd skill.
Cool.
You know what? Let's read this other horizontal thing real quick.
Yeah. I feel like we should read everything.
Yeah. Just to be thorough.
Yeah.
Since we're already looking at it, I don't want to
Right.
mess around with it. We may as well just kind of grind through.
Right.
The years.
Or the gears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the gears along the line, the cogs of which define how time is measured, how space unfolds, how to each his own tale is told. The gears
Okay.
along the line. Okay. I feel like I'm reading these words, but I'm not like
They're not
the
like,
meaning is
connecting.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Let's flip it completely the other way because he has one note here.
Mm-hmm.
Father, mother, why did you not give to me a watch? Oh, does he feel deprived?
Yeah,
Because his parents never gave him
I guess so.
a timepiece?
Yeah.
He does love time.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, this guy loves time. There's no denying it.
Hey Jasper, time much?
Right.
Love time much, Jaspy?
Yeah.
This quote I thought was really cool.
Mirror writing that Da Vinci did is coming up a lot.
Oh,
Interesting.
Well, so all of this,
Mm-hmm.
circles back to the fact that in the box we got this little. What did you think it was?
A pill box, which I saw that you put in your notes as a pill box. When you opened it, I can't remember what you said you thought it was. Do you remember?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me, for anybody that was part of the Hunt to Killer season 1 storyline, Awakening. In episode 1 of that season, we were given a little sort of like pill cup.
Yeah.
That seemed to suggest
yeah.
like John William James was being given medication
Right.
of some sort.
Right.
So this feels like a fancy version of that.
Yeah, maybe that is the case.
Right.
I can't imagine that the people who are at the institution all have little pill boxes.
Yeah, but the other thing
maybe it is just a neater way of kind of conveying that. And that would sort of line up with the chemical thing in Meg's note.
that's true.
Yeah.
But it would also line up with all this mirror stuff.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Like maybe he wrote this page of notes
Yeah.
with the help of a mirror.
Oh,
literally.
interesting.
Maybe he gave this to us to
Yeah.
tell us, you're going to have to flip things around. Maybe we need
Yeah.
this. Maybe those equations are not 2 pi divided by 3.
Yeah.
Maybe they're 3 divided by pi 2.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Definitely maybe, but it seems like if a mirror was really going to be like, why wouldn't there just be a mirror in here? Although maybe that's all he has that's mirror like.
But it's also
or
like,
something.
it's just kind of cool and like a mirror would be like on
Yeah.
the nose. This
Right.
is an artifact that has you questioning a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true.
And it functions as a mirror. I think that's like way cooler.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Christy Spink says, I can write and read upside down and with my toes also.
Damn, Christy.
Charles Goss says it's a
can-
form of dyslexia.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm guessing
Yeah.
pillbox is the answer. So anyway, here's this bigger quote from the notes. I give you the mausoleum of all hope and desire. I give it to you, not that you may remember time, but that you may forget it now and then for a moment, and not spend all of your breath trying to conquer it. Because no battle is ever won, he said. They are not even fought. The field only reveals to man his own folly and despair, and victory is an illusion of philosophers, and fools. Interesting.
Okay.
This quote,
Yeah.
not so that you may remember time, but that you may forget it now and then, that rings a big
Yeah, I
old
was going
bell
to say,
to
I feel
me.
like we should put this into, I think we should give it a goog.
Give it the old goog?
Yeah.
All right.
Because also it's in quotes and everything else isn't.
Yeah, let's see. I'm going to start typing.
Yeah.
I give you the mausoleum of
There
all
you go.
hope and desire. Yep, this quote is
There
already
it is,
finishing
baby.
itself in the suggestions. All right,
William Faulkner.
let's take a look. Old Bill Faulkner said this.
He's one of my favorite Faulkners.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice man.
Look at that mustache.
I give you the mausoleum of all hope and desire. I give it to you not that you may remember time, but that you might forget it now and then for a moment and not spend all your breath trying to conquer it. Because no battle is ever won, he said.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird that there is no punctuation in this.
I know.
They're not even fought. All right, it's
Didn't the
literally
sound
same.
and the fury come up somewhere else?
It did indeed.
Yeah.
It did indeed.
Well,
Sylvia, in her note to Jasper, said,
Yeah.
I cleaned up your desk, but don't worry.
Right.
I took a picture of your desk
Right.
before I cleaned it, and I put everything back in its place.
Right.
And even you still have the copy of the Sound and Fury there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So let's give this book
Yeah.
a heck of a goog.
Yeah.
And try to make sure that we know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Series of narrative styles, including stream of consciousness. Come on, I want like a tiny plot.
Yeah.
Set in Jefferson, Missouri. The novel centers on the Compson family, former Southern aristocrats who are struggling to deal with the dissolution of their family and its reputation. Over the course of 30 years or so related in the novel, the family falls into financial ruin, losing its religious faith and the respect of the town of Jefferson, and many of them die tragically. There are 4 sections to it. Written from the perspective of Benji Compson, an intellectually disabled 33-year-old man. The characteristics of his impairment are not clear, but it is implied he has a learning disability. That feels like Jasper, with us being unclear.
Yeah. I wonder if that quote is from Benji in the book.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. The second section focuses on Quentin Compson, Benji's older brother, and the events leading up to his suicide. Then it's written from the point of Jason, Quentin's cynical younger brother. And the fourth and final, Faulkner introduces a third-person omniscient point of view, and it focuses on Dilsey,
Another
one of
good
their
name.
black servants.
Oh, great.
Jason is also a focus in the section, but Faulkner presents glimpses of the thoughts and deeds of everyone in the family.
Okay.
Okay. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
All right.
Don't know what to make of it,
Me neither.
but it's something to
Yeah.
bear in mind the whole time. At the bottom here, the galloping horse whose hooves beat in time, the clicking of space going by.
Okay.
Another goog?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Worth a shot.
The galloping
It's not in quotes, but
horse.
whose hooves beat in time. The clicking of space going by.
All right, let's see. No results.
Yeah.
No results.
Just lots of horse hooves pictures.
A lot of pictures of hooves. Sweet horses. So yeah, that may be a Jasper
All right, so that's
original.
it then, right?
And drawings of angles, a lot of circles. I think that this is
Yeah.
going to be key to what we're about to
Yeah.
try to figure out in a few minutes here. Man on a horse. Well, hooves. Time, horses, hooves.
Yeah.
And Sylvia mentions horses in her note, and that's the key to solving her little cipher, I think.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So there is like an equestrian theme
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on. Okay.
Okay.
But let's finish talking about the things that we have at
Yeah.
our disposal real quick. I want to talk about this
Yeah.
image.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the bonsai tree? Do you want to talk about the hang in there poster?
I want to talk about
All of the
it.
above.
Every
Okay.
single little aspect of it.
Yeah.
So Sylvia in her note says that she took a picture of Jasper Flowers' desk before
Right.
she cleaned it up. I don't think that this is his desk.
Oh, why?
It doesn't feel like his. You know, I know
No,
that
it
that's
doesn't.
silly.
So do you think this was like a way of her getting some sort of clue to him? Maybe this is somebody else's desk or something? Or
Maybe. I mean, Meg Gibson also talks
Yeah.
about photography,
Right.
developing photographs. Right?
Oh.
There's a lot of photography talk in this box.
Oh,
And
interesting.
it feels like it could be a red herring.
Yeah.
That, maybe Sylvia's comment about taking the photo is meant to be coloring in the character traits of Jasper to be like,
Right.
he's so particular. killer.
Right.
That even before I clean, I'm going to take pictures of all of his stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I found something weird about this photo.
Okay.
I kind of think it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Because, looking at it in person, I don't see what I saw when I scanned it. Everybody, on the screen right now, I have a picture, a scanned picture of this photograph of a PC monitor and a desk. When I scanned it, there was a weird effect that happened on it. I'm going to put up a different version now that's an increased contrast so you can maybe see what I'm talking about.
Cool.
Take a look around the pen cup.
Okay.
And above the camera.
The weird pixels.
See those little grids?
Yeah.
I don't know what those are. And they only appeared on the image when I scanned it.
So that probably isn't anything then, right? Because they can't expect everybody to scan it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
However, it did call to... So Kristen and I do a podcast called Guide to the Unknown. It's focused on horror, spooky stuff.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Mine's... Yeah.
Yeah. We've talked many times on that show about sort of the weird covert ways that you can hide information in a picture. And that can only be decoded using like special software and stuff.
Right.
And it kind of made me wonder if there's anything about these clues that like maybe you get additional information through modifying the clues that we have. I don't know. Because I don't understand why these grids appeared.
Yeah.
And they weren't there. Like, this is also weird. If I zoomed out on my computer of my scan, the grids weren't there. When I zoomed in slowly, I could literally get to a point where I was zoomed in enough that they would, like, pop onto the image. It was very weird. It felt deliberate.
Interesting.
But I don't think it's anything. But it was very intriguing.
Interesting. Have any of you guys out there found anything with this picture?
Yeah.
Let us know. You don't have to tell us what it is, but, like, is there anything going on in here that... Can you confirm or deny this grid thing?
Yeah. Like
that's interesting.
It for sure makes me think that this is Meg Gibson's.
Yeah. It definitely does not feel like Jasper's.
Yeah.
But I just kind of took for granted that it was.
The only thing that would feel Jasper-y is the bonsai tree.
Right.
But Meg Gibson, she talks about how she likes photography. There is a camera on the desk. The hang in there poster is just kind of folksy and weird. It doesn't feel like this bizarre, meticulous clockmaker guy.
Right.
We don't know that much about Meg, though.
Right.
There's a National Geographic in the bottom left
and it's the photos issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, they're all photos issue, but it says the photo, so whatever.
Right. And I don't know what the books are.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
William Kenneth Rogers, I think you're right.
And you know what? Is that a blacklight thing?
Let me see. I know it's a Swell bottle.
Like on the...
Which is very popular.
Like a trendy water bottle?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
maybe it is a blacklight.
Doesn't it look like that? Like a fraud?
Could we put a blacklight on this? They wouldn't do that if they didn't include a blacklight, though, probably.
I mean, I've gotten a blacklight
from past boxes, but like they can't assume that, you know,
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it look like that?
We might have to rely on people out there in radio land. No, it doesn't look like that. But that does look like a blacklight.
Yeah.
I've been packing because I'm moving. So I have a whole stack. All right, here, let's show it off.
It's also kind of weird, the little like dots in it. You know what I mean? Like
they're
all
like
these little like white dots.
Crummy things.
It's just kind of strange.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is Meg Gibson's desk.
I think you're right now. Yeah.
Anyway, people use a black light on it and find... Oh, Charles has a camping light.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Maybe. I'm going to go handheld for a quick moment here.
Season 2 box 1 used the black light from season 1, so it's possible.
Yeah, but at that time, they weren't having people jump from...
That's true. They kind of changed the structure of this. The structure.
You know, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, go handheld.
Yeah, I want to show people because I'm preparing to move. Like, you can see one of the Hunt a Killer boxes behind us right here. Mm-hmm. But that is 1934 on the way bottom, the brown box. Kristen's hand. The white box is a new sort of evidence box looking thing that I got to store all my monthly series, of which every box is stacked on top. 1968 is that blue box. 1973, that's the fluff band box.
So good.
Awesome. So my blacklight is somewhere in this white box.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to try that just for the sake of trying it, go for it. I kind of don't think it's going to necessarily yield much, but you never know.
Yeah.
it can't hurt to try.
Yeah. Yeah, something's got to be up with this picture. What could it be?
I know.
What secrets does it have to tell us?
I know. Revelio.
Darn it.
But yeah, for whatever this grid thing really boggled my mind.
I wonder if that's just some weird,
I think it is.
just picture thing.
It must just be
not anything.
Some bizarre.
It'd be cool
like,
if there was
artifact
something
thing.
in the screen that we can't really see. You know?
Well, let's mess around with it.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
Why not? Here. So yeah, here is the image.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna just like do crazy weird.
Yep.
Oh, I have the original, the one that I modified to make the boxes clearer in the zoomed in one.
Yeah.
So let's deal with what I'm calling the original.
The grid things do seem very distinctive.
I know they look like shapes.
That's weird.
Don't they? Like
I just can't think of. I mean, I know nothing about photography and these kinds of things, but like, I just don't know why else they would be there, and they're just so distinctive from everything else.
I think it's an accident.
I think it is
I feel
too.
like
It's
not
weird
an
though.
intentional thing.
Because-
It's just like something weird that happened while I was scanning.
Yeah,
maybe?
I don't think that they can assume that people would do things like this. So,
Yeah.
or that they would assume, I should say.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, we can do like wacky stuff though. Like
Yeah.
we can up the brightness.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, I mean, it'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the reflection of a flash on the monitor. It
Right.
looks like.
I wish you could see like the person or something.
Yeah, I feel like you can see like a hint of an arm.
You can. I feel like it looks a little person shapey, but I wish we could see it and it was like a clue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. We're open to any and all thoughts about
Yeah,
this
totally.
picture, though. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go into deep, dark, pull our hair out puzzle solve.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yep. Sounds good.
Where do you want to start? Sylvia letter, cricket card?
Let's start cricket card.
You want to do cricket card?
Yeah.
Cricket card.
Yeah.
We got this.
Well, it's a grasshopper, right?
Oh yeah, grasshopper. Grasshops.
Yeah.
We got this weirdo compass rose-ish
Yeah.
grasshopper card. Very reminiscent of a swan card from season 1, but
Yep.
I digress.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, is this? I feel like this goes hand in hand with Jasper Flowers' letter. These circles make me think like pi. I think
Yeah.
of pi r squared, how you get the area of a circle.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
makes me feel like the 3 pi divided by 2, blah, blah, blah.
Corresponds to this. I think you're right.
Yes.
I think you're
right. So to all those people out there that offered me help about this, start writing. Because,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I will tell you a dumb theory that I had while I was scanning things.
Okay.
Let me see if I can... let's make this a little bit bigger. So, Kristen,
Okay. Yeah.
check out this grasshopper.
Okay.
I looked at... There are 16 letters all around it. Now, I started wondering, I wonder if the grasshopper is pointing at the stuff that's important.
Okay.
So, check this out.
Yeah.
Top left arm is
Yeah.
pointing at H. Bottom right, U. Top right, M. Bottom left, A.
Yeah.
It's starting to spell, it almost is like
Huma Abedin. Oh, or human.
or human.
Yes.
And then I was like, well, that doesn't go anywhere. Its legs point at S, but that's humas.
Right.
Hummus? I
Right.
don't know. And then I was like, well, it's looking at the N. Humanas.
That's sweet.
Isn't that weird?
Yes.
Again, I feel like I did the equivalent thing that like when you're in an escape room
Yeah.
and you're panicking.
Yeah.
And
But
you're like,
still.
I don't know. Well, there are 3 doors in the room.
Yeah.
That's a 3. There are 2 windows. 3-2. Maybe the code is 3-2.
Yeah, right. And you're just like grasping at straws. Yeah.
But for sure, like it did seem weird that like every part of the cricket,
Yes.
aside from the wings, I guess.
Yeah.
Is
Spells
spelling
out humans.
humans.
That's very cool.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that is intentional.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So 2 pi
I like don't. Boy, this is hard.
divided by 3.
Yeah, I guess. What are you doing?
I want people in the chat
To tell you what that is.
To
All right,
give
hang
us
on.
a hint or something. Or
Yeah.
we could use the built-in hunt-a-killer hint system.
Oh.
You know? Like
Yeah.
they have... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Well, why don't I do 2 times... What is it? 0.31...
I feel like you shouldn't just type it.
3.14, whatever.
Yeah, because that would be like an approximation. We need actual pi. So let's
Yeah.
let's get...
I don't know, would
very-
they go that nuts? Like actual pie?
I,
Maybe.
listen,
Yeah.
Hunter Killer is Hunter Killer is serious.
Yeah.
They don't tend to fool around, Kristen.
It's true.
I don't know who I think you're dealing with here.
I was about to say.
It's almost as if we have the same impulses.
Yeah, it's strange.
Calculator. All right, let's see how this works out.
Okay.
All right, so we've got a Cricut card on the left. On the right, we've got a calculator from Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Pi is a key. All right.
Cool.
So we're going to, let's assume that Jasper has not mirrored his note.
Right.
Because I think that that's a possibility. But
I think it's not impossible either.
for now, 2 pi / 3 tells me that it would be, let's do it in parentheses, 2 times pi. And then that equation is divided by 3.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then that gives us 2.09. Now...
But then what do we do with that?
I don't know.
You know, like, boy. Is there anything in the rest of the letter that could shed some light on this?
Kimberly says it's a radian, we believe.
A radian.
It's supposed to correspond to an angle. Trig again. So
that makes sense. It's a circle, angles.
Radian.
Like in his doodles.
In physics. In theoretical physics, a hypothetical particle called this obviously is not what that doesn't line up with trig, right?
I'm scanning the note to see if there's anything that could give us a clue as to what's going on here.
Yeah. I don't know. The other thing is like where would we start, you know? Like should we just start at north? Because that's the thing about this.
I guess I feel like I don't even know what I'm starting. Like, I don't even know what to do.
Exactly.
I wonder if this could mean anything. I really don't know. This will be another, he's talking about fixing the typewriter. This will be another small project to explore. Where are the points of friction? Where does the machine work well? Do they require annexation? Are there any parts that are unnecessary? Or could there be any parts of this stuff that are unnecessary?
Those feel like references to the fact that he likes to take people apart, though.
Yes. But I'm looking for anything because I just like, I feel like I don't even know where to go.
Yeah.
Guys, I need your help.
Yeah. We need you.
Yeah. I just don't even know where to start with this one.
I mean, the other thing is we could use the Hunter Killer recap system to use their hints.
What do you think? I mean, right now I'm down to do something like that because I just don't even know where to start. So.
Yeah. If it were something that I'm like, I feel like we could continually dig at it until we get it.
Right. I mean,
I would say let's dig.
Right. I just don't even know where to dig.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like this is once again, like when you're in an escape room, sometimes you need a hint.
Yeah.
I kind of think we need to go to the hints.
Yes, I think so too.
So yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So Hunter Killer recaps. Yeah, do you have it's this.
Okay.
We are in Initiation, Episode 2. We are going to use our inventory card with the password at the bottom to break in. All right, now this won't spoil everything. This just is supposed to confirm the inventory and potentially give you hints.
Right.
So, grasshopper print doesn't have a hint on it, so we can really just read this. A print of a grasshopper surrounded by letters in a circular formation.
Okay, so it's used in conjunction with the letter from Jasper.
Okay, so then in the letter from Jasper, let's click on hint.
Mm-hmm.
In this letter, Jasper recounts Aesop's fable of the ant and the grasshopper. The answer to Jasper's joke at the end of the letter can be decoded using the grasshopper print.
Okay.
Well,
but I don't even know how.
That's a hint, but not the hint we needed.
Yeah.
That is tricky.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, I don't. All right. Feel free to close your eyes if you don't want to see this. I'm clicking on reveal. I'm going to try not to just read the whole thing.
Right.
But I think we need a nudge. Because I just know that we'll flounder without this. All right. Radians.
Okay.
2 pi and their corresponding angles can be found on a standard radian circle.
Do you think it'll match up with the positions and letting the grasshopper? Okay.
All right. Well, I read the actual answer, but I didn't mean to. So I know what it says, but let's see if we can do the work. Radians. Unit of angle equal to an equal to an angle at the center of a circle whose arc is equal in length
to the radius.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
it seems like I'm getting secret messages. How do I check my messages? Somebody sent us a message.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kimberly sent us a message. The unit circle showing coordinates of certain points. Oh my.
Okay.
This might just be the answer? Kind of? 2 pi divided by 3.
Yeah, I'm looking for, okay.
Yeah, see? So this is the first one, 2 pi divided by 3, which would point
Gotcha, to H?
in the right way. Okay.
Okay.
So we can't decode this now, but we can show you how the job would be done.
Yeah.
Because now Kristen and I you saw the answer too, right? We do know the answer.
Yeah.
And we just showed it on the screen too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the cat's just completely out of the bag.
Yeah. That's a real toughie.
That's hard. Like I
feel like you have to know things that just never occur to me.
Yeah, but again, that's one of those things where it's like the combined knowledge of the community.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
You know? So I'm even just staring at this thing and trying to, because it's going to bug me if I don't understand how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I still want to know.
No, I get how it works.
How it's
now.
intended to function.
What do you mean? What don't you get about it?
Like I want to understand why 2 pi divided by 3 would point
why
to,
that? Yeah, that I don't know.
like why that would point to H.
Yeah.
So let's get the letter from Jasper. I'm gonna bring that over here.
Yeah.
And let's do some zooming.
Okay.
Come on. So yeah, we've got this stuff here, right? Mm-hmm. Now that 2 pi divided by 3 somehow turns into the angle 120 degrees.
Right.
Which
brings you to the H. Right.
But why is that? You know? Thank you so much, Kimberly, by the way. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because I really do think that we never would have gotten that.
No. Yeah.
Jenny says, I Googled for trigonometry pi and found a chart for the angle. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. So not even needing to know
Smart.
how it works. You can just you can get it.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right. That makes total sense.
Yeah. All right, well then why don't we put this on the screen then too?
Yeah. Yeah, so everybody can see what we're seeing.
Yeah. Feel how we feel.
Yeah.
It's a Saw 4 reference?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, it is. Okay, let me see how well this translates. I don't want it to take up a full screen here.
Yeah.
So we need these values down here.
Yep.
2 pi divided by 3, which is here, would point to H. So the first thing is H.
Right.
Let's start writing.
You got it?
Yeah. H.
Cool.
5 pi divided by 4. 5 pi.
It is there.
Here?
Yep.
5 pi divided by 4 is about midway A.
Yep.
Pi divided by 2. I mean, we know the answer, but
But to show everybody,
do it as a,
is the center line going up.
Center.
Yep.
Yeah. And 5 pi divided by 3. Oh, I saw that before.
Right there.
Where?
Right there. Where you're. Yep.
Okay, so almost probably, D. Wow, and they like this, like literally, are there 16 dots around this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn it, what did I do? Well, it's 3 in each thing.
Yeah,
so
and then 4.
And 4, so 16. So yeah, there's literally, like this is that to a T.
Right. Wow.
That's, all right, well then guess what?
Crazy.
I mean, you're cleverer than us.
Yeah.
Because you found a way to solve the problem.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, well done.
And thank you.
Yeah, for real. Thank you. Because,
yeah,
otherwise we'd be stuck.
Totally.
So 3 pi divided by 2 is S.
Yes.
Hands.
Yep. Hands. Okay,
what did
so
the cricket need to tend to his
grasshopper.
farm? Yeah, why do I keep doing that?
They're like,
They're the same thing, but
they're pretty.
They're close.
Are they actually the same? No, they're different. Yeah.
What did the grasshopper need to tend to his farm?
Hands. Yeah.
Solid joke, Jasper.
Nice one.
But that tells me that this is a code. So let's finish the logical story being told here. On Listening Friends of America's website, we found out that in the archive section, there is a secret page.
Button.
Last time we opened teeth. Mm-hmm. I forget how we got the password, to be honest, if somebody wants to remind me of that.
Yeah.
But so this tells me, is there a page for hands here?
Doesn't look
Or
like
is hands the password to one of these words? You know?
You want to try horseman? Since these are, horsies have come up and stuff.
It's password protected.
Give it a shot.
HANDS. Sometimes you have to
play with capitalization.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
Horseman and hands. Horse hands. And again.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like I still don't really understand I feel like these PDFs are going to be used at some point in the future. We're going to need to have access to them. Mm-hmm. But for now, just like last time, it seems like these just like sometimes you'll notice keywords jump out at you.
Right.
Right? So
I want to see if it makes some sort of picture or pattern. I'm like blurring my eyes.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like it a little bit.
Yeah, I can kind of see.
You know what I mean? It's like rounded out. Like go back up a little bit. Like that's like rounded, sort of. It probably doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. I do see like this down here, like the page 2.
Yeah.
Looks weird. It looks like
eyes. Yeah.
Right.
Huh.
But yeah, in terms of like words that jump out at you, for sure, obviously mirror. Cronus. Time.
Oh. Wouldn't that be with like an H?
I mean, I guess it
probably
depends
not.
on the language, maybe, but for sure it makes me think of.
No, totally.
Oh, right, Vault.
Cronus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? That just is sort of like leaping off the page.
Boopna.
Boopna.
No.
All right. Yeah. So this is something to save.
Yeah.
But what does it mean?
Yeah.
I do not know.
I don't know.
All right. You want to talk
It
about
has
this?
not yet revealed its secrets to us.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But someday it will.
Perhaps the squares on the picture will reveal which letters we should look at.
Oh.
Not a bad idea, Kimberly.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Sylvia cipher?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. So here we've got the secret message that is written in the border of Sylvia's note.
Yeah.
Now, last time, Sylvia, had a bunch of hidden things all around the border, and then in the body of her note to Jasper, she said stuff about like, for gold rings, I start at
right. I start at this and then go forward. For silver or whatever rings, I start here and then I go backwards.
Yes.
Right.
And that felt like it was like obviously pointing at how you decode that thing. Mm-hmm. Well, in her letter this time, there's also another sort of like, here's how you're going to decode this message, but I don't know what to make of it. How does a horseshoe necklace sound? Horseshoes are such iconic symbols of early craftsmanship. They remind me of the tame, well-trained workhorses I grew up seeing on every neighbor's farm. An obedient horse will never jump a rail fence as long as it's well-crafted. And in parentheses, the standard rail fence has a height of 3 and a cycle of 4. I also like the idea of a stallion necklace, though. Stallions are wild and unbridled. They look the most beautiful running at full speed, completely free from human control. They are their own masters. Now I'm not sure which necklace I'd prefer. Somehow, that feels like the way to decode this, like, if D, Y-E, O-N-A-A-V-U-W. Somehow.
Yeah. Let me see.
And I think that's the only part of the letter where there are hidden characters.
Cycle of 4. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Yeah. And Charles.
I thought maybe like every fourth letter would be something.
Charles sent us a website about Cronus.
Oh, about cronuts? I love cronuts.
The Greek Titan god of time.
Sweet. That's awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah. I love Greek mythology. Fun fact about me.
So do I. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so do I.
Okay.
So, height of 3, cycle of 4.
Let me think.
Does that somehow feel like it's like go up 3 and around 4?
Yes, I don't know what that would mean pertaining to this because it's just all in a row.
Yeah.
Go up. Man, let me think. Has a height of 3 and a cycle of 4.
A height?
How does height play into this?
I mean, height and cycle. Like,
Right.
what's the cycle of a fence? You know,
Right.
like, that doesn't make logical sense to me, even outside of a
neither.
clean thing.
What a vexing box.
Right?
This is tough stuff, Hunty Killer.
Yeah, and Charles says, why is it burned? Oh, did he burn off other characters?
Oh.
Because, yeah, it's burned in such weird ways. Like,
Yes, that is weird. Yeah.
like he lit...
Kimberly, what were you ding-ding-dinging?
Yeah, what's the ding-ding-ding,
Yeah.
Kimberly? But, yeah, like, there's a fire lit
Yeah.
on, like, the top left corner, bottom right corner,
Mm-hmm.
and middle of the bottom.
Yeah.
Nowhere else. So there are multiple fires started on it, unless
Yeah.
maybe it was folded in half. But even that
doesn't
they
really
don't
work.
correspond really.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, did Jasper try to burn off other parts of the message?
Right.
Height of 3.
Was the other letter from her burned at all, or just this one?
No,
Okay.
just this one. And if this one is earlier,
Right.
why did he burn this one and not the other one?
Boy, William, I think we might need another lifeline.
I know. I feel.
I know.
I feel nuts.
I feel
about
like the
this.
weakest link.
I agree with you though.
Yeah.
Where it's like I feel like the puzzles in this box
Mm-hmm.
are so like they just like sometimes I feel like I open the box and I go like, oh, these are
Right.
catered perfectly
Right.
to like my knowledge set in particular.
Yeah.
Or like at a glance, I feel like in episode 1 there were things that like at a glance I was like, oh, I feel like I just connect
Right.
with this.
Right.
And I've seen other people that have problems with the things that I've solved
Mm-hmm.
easily. I feel like
Yeah, I mean that makes total sense. Everybody has strengths and things that click for them automatically, and for some reason, I'm not clicking.
yeah, I think the pendulum has swung the other way.
Yeah, yeah.
This is particularly difficult.
Right. We are
for
being
us,
humbled.
two people who have very similar brains.
Yes. Yeah.
By the way.
We're not helping each other.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
let's that hint system is there for a reason.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. Everybody's hitting reaction buttons. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. Kristen and I are we're such fools. We're dummies. Clap for
Are you-
us to make us come to life.
Please.
Yeah. Hit all the thumbs up buttons.
It was like it was just a flurry of angry faces. Like, figure this out.
Yeah,
Why am I
exactly.
watching this?
I
There's
mean,
an angry face.
this only works for people watching us live on Facebook.
No, I know.
Hit all the reaction buttons.
Mash them.
If you're watching this on YouTube later,
Thanks, guys.
hit the thumbs up button just once.
Yeah.
Don't hit it twice or you'll unlike it.
Yeah.
And subscribe.
Yes. Please.
Yeah, that'll make me feel good.
Thanks, guys. I love
Thank
seeing
you.
those things float by.
Thank you. Even the little angry face.
Stray angry faces. Yeah.
I'll take an
Yeah.
angry face here and there.
No press is bad press.
All right, we're doing it. We're going
Some
back
more.
we're going back to the hint system here.
I hope Mom is going for it.
Yeah,
Mom.
thank you, Mom.
I love you. I do.
All right,
You know that.
back to the hints.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm going to condense this other stuff here.
Yeah.
So we've got letter from Sylvia, hint. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
In the fifth
Okay.
paragraph, Sylvia hints at a rail fence.
What?
Is that the name of a cipher?
Oh.
All right, good hint.
Okay.
Good hint, because it doesn't give away the work that needs to be
Great
done, right?
hint.
Which is used to decode the message hidden in the bottom right corner.
Great
also
hint.
note the timeline of the letter versus the previous letter.
Yep.
Bingo.
You got it,
All
Willie.
right, rail fence cipher.
Oh. Okay.
I'm putting those
Yeah.
this hint system to good use
Yeah.
this time. I like
I feel
walking away
better
from the
about
box
this.
being like,
I learned something.
yeah, learned something and crushed it.
Yeah.
Like we turned every stone.
I wonder if this is what I was just telling Will today. I'll fast forward through it. It's not a long story, but that my brother-in-law, my husband's brother, was telling me about a cipher that I was like, I didn't understand what he was talking about. It may have been a rail fence cipher.
So weird. You really think so?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
I remember him. He was doing this like zigzaggy on the table to explain it, and at first I was like, I don't understand. And then he explained more, and I was like, I don't want to make him keep trying to explain to me. So I was like, oh, and I pretended that I understood.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it was.
Understood.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah.
This is awesome. Kristen
Okay.
says, is anybody else yelling at them through the computer right now? Are we being stupid?
Sorry.
I don't know if we're being dumb
Yeah.
or what, but yeah, okay.
We're trying.
In the rail fence cipher, the plain text is written downwards and diagonally on successive rails of an imaginary fence, then moving up when we reach the bottom rail. When we reach the top rail, the message is written downwards again until the whole plain text is written out. The message is then read off in rows. For example, if we have 3 rails and a message of "We are discovered, flee at once," the cipher reads out, "We are discovered, flee at once." All right. So then this is, but here's where I'm confused because it's like
I know.
E blank R? Like what is the...
I don't get how it corresponds to...
How is the alphabet written? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then reads off to get the ciphertext. Oh, and then,
What?
So it ends up coming out as if you are reading left to right conventionally. It would become WECRLT.
Right.
So what we need to do then, it doesn't matter how the alphabet is written. We need to chop this up and turn it into 3. Oh, height of 3. So 3 rails and a cycle. What does a cycle of 4 mean, though? Right? You know, what does a cycle of 4 mean in this context?
Maybe keep scrolling down. It says something about that.
Note that this particular example does not use spaces separating the words. The decipherer will need to add them based on context. And we have context. We have punctuation in the message from Sylvia. Solution. A cycle of 4. Okay, I see the word cycle here, but should I... cycle. Okay. To solve the cipher, you must know the height and cycle of the puzzle. The height is simply the number of fence rails used to create it. In this example, we said that 3 fence rails were used, so the height is 3. To determine the puzzle width, which will tell us how many total units will be in each row, you must determine the cycle of letters. A cycle of letters runs from the top row down through each subsequent row and then up again. But stopping before reaching the top row again. So it's like WEAR is a cycle.
Right.
And there's another cycle that starts EDIS.
Right.
So that would mean that this has a cycle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a remainder
leftover?
Like that's kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
4-rail puzzle has a cycle of 6 letters. So 6, which is what I said. Let's try to just put it into action.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Excel time.
Yeah.
We're going to take the letters that exist here. We're going to treat rows as rails.
Okay.
All right. So this is our 3 rows. We have a cycle of 4. So it should go ba. I can thin this stuff out. Okay. So then it's like, but if it's written out, so it would be if the cycle, so I is the first one.
Yeah.
But this is written all wonky, so it's going to go something, 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 and the next letter is F. Right?
Okay.
You see what I mean? Does that, well, let's try it and see what happens.
Yeah.
D. Skip another. Y. And then here it would go
Apostrophe.
E? No.
Apostrophe? Does that...
I don't think that would count as a character, though.
Okay, yeah.
You know? Would this result in a cycle of 4? Sorry, I'm like zipping. 1, 2, 3. This would be 1. Oh, so this should be... No, that is correct. Okay, so skip 3 and thing. Sorry. So this would be 1. This would be 2. This would be 3. This would be 4. And it might stop there.
Okay.
So it should be
okay.
E. The next one would go here. So this would be O, skip, N, skip A, skip A, skip V, skip U. No, this doesn't make sense.
No.
This doesn't make a lick of sense. Take the letters and punctuation you are given. It's all part of the message. So the punctuation does count as a character, is what Charles is saying.
Start working out. You should see it pretty quick. You'd think, Charles.
Yeah.
You'd think.
So I, skip 2, right? 1, 2, 3. No, skip 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
F, skip 3. D, skip 3. Y. And that should be the end.
Right. Okay. Because that's the 4 cycle. Okay.
And then apostrophe. That's starting to feel
Okay.
a little more proper. Oh, does the apostrophe not appear?
Oh, whatever. We'll just know it's there.
Okay.
I guess because it's Excel.
Yeah. And then this would be E, skip, O, skip, N, skip, A. Is there a period after the N? Right? Like
I think that's just an embellishment of the leaf.
okay, because after this A,
Yeah.
do I need a comma? Or is that also embellishment?
I think it's embellishment.
Okay.
Yeah.
A, V. No, this still feels wrong.
Yeah, because if anything, the
Maybe
V
the
should
V-
be there because that would be I've.
Maybe the V,
Oh, I can kind of figure it out from I've found.
F, O, does that line, U, yeah,
I've
yeah.
found a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's an apostrophe here.
Yep. I've
I've-
found a way.
Found
People are reacting like crazy.
way.
Thank you. That's really funny.
Thanks, everybody. I feel stupid and smart at the same time a little bit. That's pretty trippy.
Yeah.
I would fully support them
Wow.
doing it. Now that like this is like I want them to do another one.
Yeah.
Now that I know what it is.
William, I'm not going to lie to you. I still don't understand it.
No, but you just pieced it together.
Just from the context of seeing the letters, I don't really know what the hell's going on with where they're placed. You don't need to teach me now. We'll talk about it later.
Can I just say like a little thing?
Sure.
Because now that it's decoded, you can see that if you read it from left to right, it'd be IFDY.
Right. Yes.
Apostrophe EONAA. And that's what it looks like read from left to right entirely
Right.
here.
I don't understand how you
I
place
did the
everything.
cascade.
You have to.
All right.
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
I'm still a dummy.
Donna says, I'm so stressed out right now. Donna, that might be because it's 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah, you're exhausted,
Go to
babe.
bed.
Yeah.
And thank you for
Thank
tuning
you.
in.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I got to tell you, even though I feel a little like I didn't like, there's not an accomplishment really.
Yeah.
I feel pretty pumped about this.
Yeah, no, it's very honestly, it's very cool.
It's very
I don't
cool.
feel accomplished like, oh, I parceled that out, but I'm like, ooh, this is sweet.
It's rad.
She's found a way.
Yes. Now, this is the secret letter, the secret message in this note.
Yeah.
This note comes canonically
Right,
first.
before.
So it's I've found a way.
Right.
And then the next note, which we got in last month's box,
Right.
is you just have to wait a little longer.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I mean,
That's totally
it's so
sweet.
cool. It's like it's being pieced together.
Yeah. Yeah. I
oh.
wonder if that has anything to do with the sheriff getting a tour from somebody who doesn't seem like he's the actual Dr. Cortez.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if she was able to get a plant in there somehow or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Interesting.
Weaseling his way in.
Yeah.
So, okay. Did we do everything in the box? The Jasper note, we
think-
did the cipher with the grasshopper card.
So-
The Sylvia letter, we found the hidden message. It seems like a lot of groundwork is being laid by Meg and Felix.
Right.
But stuff that may not come to pass until a future box.
Right.
The sheriff has said that everything seems normal. Situation normal, AFU.
What?
You know what that means?
No.
Snafu. That's an right? Or is that what it is?
Snafu stands for situation norm. What?
Don't say the bad word.
I don't even know what.
Situation normal, all effed up.
That's not. No.
I think that's true.
But the word snafu has been around forever. Somebody's saying all effed up.
I think so. I'm
It's
pretty
like
sure.
scuba like that?
Pretty sure. Charles
That's
says
crazy.
Charles says stupid Charles got it.
Not so stupid, Charles,
Not so
apparently.
stupid Charles, good job.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's round
I think
this
we
out.
did. Yeah, I think we. Yeah.
Let's round this out. I'm enjoying the new features of Hunt a Killer.
Yeah.
With the recap system and the inspector's notes.
Yeah, I want to say.
Yeah, let's just kind of fill in some of the remaining gaps.
Yeah.
So we already read the Jasper hint and the reveal.
Yep.
And we just did the Sylvia hint.
Yep.
Let's do the Sylvia reveal.
Yep.
It's like a whole.
Okay,
They
it's
explain
explaining
it in full.
Well, maybe I'll have to read that and it'll help me out.
Well, that is good though. Like then this is like
I'm happy. I'm hoping that it makes me understand it.
It's like actually like educational.
Yeah.
The full answer.
Huh. Cool.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Grasshopper print. Well, we read that. Listening Friends of America letter. In this letter, Meg checks up on you and compares Listening Friends of America inspection process to photo development.
Okay.
True. Jewelry box. Not a pill box.
Oh.
A small jewelry box with a mirror inside, crafted by Sylvia.
It can be used with another item for this episode. So I think you're right. I think it's the mirror thing to use to read.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I think you're
'Cause
right.
in my head, I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm a dork and I scan everything.
Yeah.
I can flip it in like a
Right.
number of programs. It didn't even occur to me that's how you should read the note with the
Right.
mirror. That seems so obvious.
That's so cool.
That's rad.
Yeah.
All right, scanned.
I was doing that before. I don't know if it showed on camera.
You were-
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's neat.
This page is from Jasper's journal and can be read by using an item from this episode. There are several sketches and notes related to time. Also, one of the sketches is a hint to which PDF to open in the LFOA Hidden Archive, which you figured out, Chrissy.
Yep.
Now here's the full answer. The writing on the pages backwards can be read using the mirror inside the jewelry box.
I love that.
The page has a sketch of a man riding a horse, and on the Listening Friends of America Hidden Archive page, there's a PDF named Horseman. To open the PDF, use the password HANDS, found by decoding the message in the letter from Jasper.
Cool.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah.
But that's all the stuff that's
We nailed it.
outside the case. Let's take a look
Yeah.
inside the Inspector Notes database, because here we might get one final hint for the road, one final tidbit
A little cliffhanger.
written by Meg. So let me quickly steal this so that I can get the envelope.
Cool.
Because we need this
Yep.
code. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to look for the package ID that starts with our inspector's initials, MG, followed by the package ID number, which is 405.
There we go.
K. Oh, okay.
What?
No, it just seemed like I didn't have to use the whole
Oh.
thingamajig. So the password itself is... I forget how this works. 405K2BS? Is that... Did I do it?
No.
MG405K. MG405K2.
Oh, maybe you did.
MG
Yeah.
405K2. Oh, now it's password protect. What? Something
Just happened.
Yeah, I feel like something squirrely happened, but whatever. 405K2BS. All right, good.
Cool.
So here we go. Megan Gibson. Mm-hmm. Was there always an H in her name? I feel like now I'm being like just paranoid.
I know. I feel like she kind of just goes by Meg.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, she only goes by Meg.
Yeah.
So, okay. Listening Friends of America letter. A letter explaining that our new initiative is not the result of anything worth concern. I tried to be
Lever.
maybe clever,
Yeah.
with an analogy of photography. Patient letter. It looks like Jasper is attempting humor, which is a good thing. But his punchline reminds me of geometry or trig class. So that's the kind of thing that would point you in a direction.
Yeah.
Picture of
So
my desk.
So sometimes people would look at this first, kind of to guide them in a direction.
Potentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is Hunt a Killer is largely choose your own adventure.
Right.
So who knows? Picture of my desk. I thought that our listening friend would appreciate learning a little bit more about me and how I work.
Okay,
But why?
Yeah, that's strange.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Something weird about her. Letter from an outside friend, Sylvia. Again, it appears that everything is fine with this letter, except that it has gotten damaged somehow. But I do not think it was like that when it came through
IA.
inspectors.
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
IA inspection.
Yeah.
Sylvia does like to go on about horses. What is the difference? I mean, besides the obvious, between a stallion and a horseshoe? Metal box. What a shiny finish. It's almost like a mirror. I suppose this is another trinket from Sylvia that he is unloading. Grasshopper print. I like this print. A grasshopper, letters, and a circle are all connected in some way. I suppose Jasper made this in the old craft room. Page from scrapbook. Jasper is such a talented artist. His journal looks like a page out of a notebook of Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
Latin phrase at the bottom.
Interesting. Give it a goog.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
All right. A apparire, ares, amicus, apparire. I think I've done this before.
Oh, okay. Is it always the same thing?
I don't know. Let's try to pay attention to that going forward. Open ears, open friends.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, something like that. All right, cool.
Cool.
But yeah, all right, bingo.
Cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
bango and bongo.
Yes, all three.
That is Hunter Killer Initiation.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Yep.
Soup to nuts.
That's right. Top to bottom.
We did it all. Thank you all so much for watching, for tuning in live. If you did, in fact, tune in live. If you would like to tune in live in a future video, make sure that you follow The Haunted Sponge on Facebook, at Haunted Sponge on Twitter. I always put up an unboxing video first and then an announcement of when we will be live.
Yeah.
So in 1 month's time, we'll be tackling episode 3 of Initiation.
Yeah.
But wow, if you would like to get in touch.
Thank you for the help.
If you would like to get in touch with us, please feel free at the same handles or follow old Chrissy here.
That's right. I'm at Chillin Kristen on Instagram and Twitter.
That's right. Check out our podcast.
Yeah.
Guide to the Unknown. Comes out every
Spooky.
Friday. Spooky, horror themed. Also, because it's us, it's distinctly comedy.
Yes.
But we talk about nothing but scary stuff.
Right. And so a new one will be coming out in just about 3 hours, a little less.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So everywhere podcasts are, and Spotify, and youtube.com/talkbomb.
Yeah.
Where all of the other Hunter Killer theory and unboxing videos live.
It's the Hunter Hub.
Yeah, it is the Hunter Hub. So thank you again. We hope you had fun.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a future video.
That's right.
But until then, happy hunting.